Look who it is. Mr. Big Winner. The victim. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Hi, White Worm. How art thou? What's up? No, not really. I didn't see the first race. What was it? Was it double suit? Yeah, double suit. The second race, I saw a little bit of like where Ridley was. I could still play it. Something about Torian. I don't know. It's fun. Joey. How on dev rooms connecting to Torian will have different music playing? Okay, did I see the discussion I tried to start about how on dev rooms connecting to Torian will have different music playing? I'm confused. Sorry, I'm not following right now. Yeah, have you explained to me like I'm 5 years old. Then I'll understand. Devs, thanks for 51 months. There's a sort of humming in rooms that are adjacent to Torian. So if a room has a connection to Torian, it will have the G4 hallway theme playing. Really? But that's only on devs? Or no, you're okay, wait. Is that only that's only on the dev site? Okay. You're saying it would be bad. It will be unstable eventually. Oh. I don't know if I like that because not everyone blasts the game sound when they play. Some people probably just like chill. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you for bringing it up because then we're gonna have a repeat. Here's the problem. Not everyone plays with loud music. Like I have speakers that sometimes are low. Am I gonna hear that humming? Some people probably just play with like their own music on the side. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like relying on audio because that's kind of a big deal because you would need to listen. You would always need to listen to the game audio. Yeah, yeah, because then you would know if you have to blind something. That would come up a lot. How's it going, Wrecker? Yeah, we're getting a lot of snow. Yeah, so it has a lot of impact, but the problem is I don't like having to rely on audio because not everyone blasts speakers. Not everyone has, some people have their speakers on low. Some people probably listen to their own music while they play. Well, actually, I know people do, right? Marie, thanks for the 86. I use a snowblower. So I had a snowblow last night, and then I guess we're getting a lot more snow here. Let me see. I personally don't like the idea, Lopter. You can alternatively play with area tiling, then the room will also be in the G4 tile set. Okay, then you have to like, that sounds brutal. That is not good because I don't like, not everyone likes that for competitive play. I'm gonna go out and say that this is a bad idea. Having to rely on audio. I don't know. There should be some sort of like maybe visual indicator that's not like a tile set thing. Or like maybe, I don't know. I think in audio, I think relying on audio for this is really bad because, like I said, not everyone is blasting their audio. If we play a lot of map randos and a lot of people are playing a lot and getting better, like Raylex and just a handful of people. Some people probably aren't just blasting the game audio the entire time. And if you're, I don't know. Okay, when is this gonna be a thing? I wonder when we should bring it up. Like, yeah, I don't know. Also, how much snow are we getting? $10 to 16 inches of snow. God damn it. Right. You want 10 inches? Good luck with that, Marie. Yeah. The typical music completely stops and you only hear the G4 humming. The typical music completely stops. I don't know if yeah, Lopter. I'll mention something, but also I want other people to mention something with their own opinion on it without me muddying people's opinions. Because I know people will look to me for an opinion because they may not have a strong opinion on something themselves. But I don't want my opinion. Yeah, that kills MSUs. I don't want my opinion to be, you know. Yeah, that's another thing. People play it with MSUs. Even in competitive play, it doesn't matter. Okay, so are you telling me that if you play with an MSU, that it's still gonna completely cut the music and play the humming? Even with an MSU, it'll be replaced, because I thought the MSU kind of overrode some of that. Okay. I don't know. I just don't like... I don't like an audio cue being necessary. Like, I have audio on, but half the time I'm, like, not listening to the audio in any sense. I'm just talking to you guys or just playing. Now, it would be jarring to where it just stops, right? But I know people have said in the past that they, like, listen to music and stuff while they play. So then that's going to force people to have to listen to game audio if they're playing a lot of map randos in the competitive scene, because you have to know if Torian is, like, adjacent. Because you have to know if you have to, like, find a new zone. If the map is super far away, let's say, and this is going to come up a lot, map is really bad, you need to find a new zone. You enter a room, and all of a sudden the music stops. You need... You know that you have to find the Torian entrance, right? I don't even know what the point of this is, though. You're the one that came up with this, Lopter? Because I don't know how much of a deal this is right now, because you can already kind of deduce. If the map is super far away, that's kind of how we play anyways. This sounds like... I don't know who's... This sounds really almost pointless. I don't know. I get that, Dessler. However... I don't know. It almost seems pointless, I think. Okay, but Dessler, you're talking like G4 to Torian? Because you only brought up the discussion. Yeah. I don't think that has a place because it's literally just one spot. I mean, why not make us wait through G4 elevator then? Kill all G4 bosses. I don't know. I just... Because there's only one door where that humming occurs, right? And that's in G4. So then why put it in Business Center if Torian is nearby? In G4, you have to go down an elevator into Torian. Okay, then you enter Business Center from the bottom, and then you have to go up the elevator, and then you all of a sudden hit Torian. Because you heard and God knows how many doors you're going to have to check. Oh, well, the map's kind of far away. It's kind of to the left. I'm going to go to the right. Oops, it was left, and that's just a weird map. So last location, Torian. I just don't think it's a good... I don't think it adds anything of value. Yeah. Imagine hearing it in Big Pink. You enter from the bottom left, and all of a sudden, you have a humming. And you're like, oh, great. And then you see the map is like up left, so then you take a gamble. You're like, it's got to be right. And then all of a sudden it is left because of just the weird map structure. And then you last location the new thing because you're just trying to get to a new zone because you don't want to get to the map. It's pretty far away.
Oatsngoats is in here. He's in here right now.
What? What audio cues? What though? I don't think anyone relies on an audio cue in this because there's different instances. Yeah, but we do listen to audio cues for Botswoon, but you don't need to. Baby Skip, I don't think anyone uses a audio cue for Baby Skip, do they? Dragon has a visual cue. I don't know. So here's the thing. People use audio cues, but there are alternatives to these audio cues. There is no alternative to the Torian audio cue. You know what I mean? Because with Botswoon, there's a setup without audio. With Dragon, there's setups without audio. I don't use audio for Dragon ever. With like 3 different setups. Baby Skip, never use audio. So then there are alternatives to these things. There's not an alternative to a Torian adjacent thing. You know what I mean? What's the alternative, Dessler? All right, so that being said, my star VIP. Let's give a big round of applause. Hold on. He did the unthinkable. Let's take a look at the bracket, shall we? We actually have an interesting bracket. Spoilers, if you don't want to know who won races, but I mean, you're gonna know. Let's take a look at the bracket, shall we? What an interesting thing here. Okay, so Aussie versus Nitro. Aussie took game 3. pretty good, right? So it's in the finals. It is Nitro Seed 4 versus Eddie. Oh, let me turn on some music. Good old classic Chozo runs. Yes, Nitro won. Yes. Nitro beat Aussie. And then Eddie had already beaten Nito, so it's Seed 4 versus Seed 3. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, that does suck. Nito played well. I think Nito played the second one perfectly. And I think Eddie... So Eddie likes to go back and make sure that he doesn't leave zones behind. So the fact that he continued through when he saw supers in a zone he generally says he never wants to leave behind is kind of weird to me. But he made a play and it worked, I guess. It's like, it is actually like, he always says how he doesn't like to leave things behind in zones, and he just leaves it behind. I almost feel like he forgot about the supers and just continued. Yeah. So then we have Lofter and Lynx. Hopefully we can get like these matches played soon so we don't push this tournament into 2028. And then Nevdi and Tickles, hopefully they schedule something soon too, because we're ready to play. And we have to play this game, and then this game, and then this game, and then this game, all before this game. So they're gonna have to wait like 14 months here. No, I know. There's just a lot of games we have to play down here to catch up. Yeah, because there's still so the top bracket is one match before the grand finals. And down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches to play before grand finals. So we have 8 matches to their 1 match. So hopefully, yeah, so Lofter and Lynx have this scheduled Thursday. That should be a good match. What's up, Aussie? What's up with 1 and 2 seeds coming down here? Will you guys, like, go away? I was hoping to actually face Eddie if I can win my next match. So, me versus Sponge. My star VIP 2-0 Derp. I can't believe it, folks. Derp must have not been feeling good. He must have been feverish. Because something ain't right. You know? That's actually, so this is a bigger upset than it looks. Because Derp is like, seed 10, he should be like, much higher. At least like 3 to 6 places higher. Maybe 6 is a little aggressive. 6, I mean 6 if he was like consistently playing maybe. So this is like a little more of an upset. And Sponge is like, 12 is really good for Sponge. He should be like 30th seed, so. So then I don't know why. He beat me once and I won twice. I mean, it's, you know. Man, I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth, as they say here. 2-0 unforeseen. 2-1 against Emmett. 2-1 against Spiffy. Hopefully Sponge, it's not a 2-1. I don't want to give him anything, you know? So we'll see. And then the winner of that plays Nito, which I've been studying up a little bit. So hopefully I can beat Sponge here and then take on Nito. I mean, I feel confident against Nito. I just know he's very good, you know? He's a very good player. I don't think his matches against Eddie were representative of how he plays. So that's, yeah. I know exactly how you play, Sponge. You and I have the most matches, which means that just naturally we've played the most together. I know exactly how you play, pal. I'm already conjuring up a strategy against you. All right. So yeah, that's it. So I downloaded the seed that they played the first one. I don't know anything about this. The second one I know a little bit about. And obviously I see their finish times here, but it's whatever. So I'm going to play this seed. I'm going to see what this was. I don't think I know anything about this game. This is Sponge versus Derp Seed 1. So whether or not I beat their times or not, because I'm not, I am chilling a little bit with you guys. That's whatever. I'm just curious to see how it plays out. See what happened here. The poor Derp, you know. Okay, I remember we got both suits. 2 suits. Bubble Mountain eventually. My hands are very cold as well, so this is going to be my warm up here. Okay. Oops. The early cope, I'm already coping, yeah. My hands are cold. All right, so I think we're going to have to go back to the wave gate at the bottom. I'm sure Morph will be down there just logically. Probably placing it there, but I don't mind taking some peeks. I'm probably just going to run back, actually. I think if I was in a tournament race, I don't think I would even hesitate. I think I would just run back immediately. Because I almost feel like it has to be this, right? Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, so... Wait, Sponge... Yeah, wait, Sponge made it top 8? Oh, yo, Techno seething. I'd imagine it has to also be this wave gate. Right? So if... I don't know if... Okay, can someone answer this? So if in logic... Okay, if the logic puts that wave gate at the bottom, and if it's like, okay, it's you have to bypass this. Is it
pause menu?
Is it worth expecting? Oh wait, this wouldn't be in. No, this is logic. Is it worth thinking that both of these gates would be in logic then, or no? I don't think this would be. It could be. Sorry for the yappins. I don't think this is in logic, is it? No, clearly not. I think I should know that. I don't think this is until you get high jump with double suit, right? The gravity jump has to be, right? Yeah. So high jump with that. Yeah. Thank you. So it's worth, if the first gate is in logic, you can't deduce whether the second one is or not. Like in that instance, is it safe for me to just keep running through to this? You're right. So it might be like the path I need to take. Okay. So basically it's just maybe. There's probably a missile door coming up. Oops. The first gate leads to filler items. The second gate would be new items. Okay, so the first gate leads to filler. But, I mean, even though this might be a filler, this could still, like, filler is logic sometimes. Okay. Yeah. The first way... Thank you. The first gate is a one-way clearable. Oh, right. So if anything, the second gate would be logic. Okay. Got it. In this instance. Because it's yeah. Okay, I got it. Because this is you can just run through this without anything. So okay. And then yeah, so I figured once we got what was this? Power bomb. Figured once we got wave, that would the mini crate was what we're supposed to do. So. Thank you for the 47 months. How's it going? Okay, I assume then morph just is immediately putting this as the next step. I won. Our last match was pretty crazy. I did actually go back and look. Is it gonna make me run all the way back? No, it's gonna already get a little bit annoying. Where's the map here? I'm gonna see if I can get to the map from this power bomb door and then make my way back down. Oops. I did play that seed again, like offline a little bit, or I at least looked at it. And if you take the Meridia route, I think you do win by at least a little bit. I think it's a couple seconds faster, or a couple minutes faster, ideally, because you go into Tourney and then you get speed. But I don't think the way we played it was terrible. It was probably terribly scary, but all right, we'll go up. I played quite a bit of D2. I think I'm almost level 80 in my Warlock. Yeah, it was worth it, yeah. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go down, grab that. Okay. One thing I don't like about this. Well, is that filler? I think it would be, right? But charge is filler. So I don't even need to do this. Zoning out. Okay, I actually do agree with Emmett there. We should have gotten punished, but it was worth it. Oh, I need missiles. Do missiles exist? Or... can this go through? I mean, yeah, missiles exist right there. All All right, I'm gonna grab this one first. But you know, I kind of agree with Emmett. We deserve to be hard punished. Okay, so I was right. So this is filler. All right. It's another missile, but I'm gonna bail on it for now. I mean, it has to be. I think this... It doesn't even matter if it's filler at the start because I'm gonna go for it because... You know. Charge, plasma. I suppose high jump could just be placed too, right? Since we have... Well, no, because high jump is required for some stuff. X-ray. Hey, X-ray, I'm... Shit. Probably grab some more missiles. Sponge sleeping sound watching me replay this seed. He is snoozing right now. Not a care in the world for him. He's already 4 minutes ahead of me. Cruising. Was there another X somewhere? So we have that. I don't really care about that. That's not even going to be a thing anyways. Oh, we have... God. I wonder if that's super missiles. I'm going to hopefully bypass that. Because we have all this stuff in Wreck Ship as well. With the power bombs. I think it was Blue Bryn. Yeah, Sponge is like, what the? This is the guy I'm playing? Man, that's a free win, huh? What's up, Bastion? How's it going? Nice short charge. So there's Croc up there. I can't really do Croc yet. Croc, it connects. So Torian, I'm gonna make this assumption that Wreck Ship connects back to Torian, because I think there was an up elevator in Blue Bryn. So I'm just gonna work with that assumption here. That Wreck Ship and Torian kind of connect. Yeah, because I don't think there was. I mean, this is just. Yeah, Sponge, you mind giving me like a 5-minute heads up? Or a head start? Like... Ooh, X-ray. Wowzers. All right, does it connect? It does not, but that's okay. This is a dead end anyway, so. Okay, just first things first. I might play for majors now because I already have a lot of, I should probably not play for this one first. I do need a super missile before I just play strictly for majors, by the way, but. I'm gonna grab this one and I'm already here. Okay. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Everyone from the northeast ready for all the snow? know if I need more missiles, but... Oh, lucky there. Don't tell Nevdi. I think we're fine anyways. Is this Metroids or is this Kagos? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. We have Sovas. The farm. Oh, ew. Wasn't the... I have to go down the elevator. That's right. Okay. Because I didn't grab Spazer, huh? Was there a missile door? I'm not paying attention. There is. Piece of shit. Give me a goddamn missile, will you? Thank you. Yeah, it was warm here for a little bit. A lot of stuff melted, but... yeah. Baron, thank you so much for the 17 months. Don't get wiped by the Sponginator. I'll try not to. I think there was X's everywhere, right? Yeah. Where are the supers? Super dupers. Are these supers or are we getting screwed? Oh, season 4. Oh. Yeah, this is... Yep. You hire a tax person? Nah. Oh, they're there. Okay. Easy. Too many PBs. Okay, come on now. Let's be serious, guys. It's 1 out of 15 seeds. You'll get like some power bombs. Yeah, I'm actually pretty shocked that Eddie didn't turn around for wreck ship info and for you know, all that. It's a little bit shocking in that match. I don't have space jump, do I? I always forget. Can I just... Nah, I don't think I can make that. Good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of snow blowing. I already did a lot of snow blowing the other day. Yesterday morning for a couple hours. Because it was just slush. It was wet. Somewhere around that. Yeah, for totals. Okay. Which way was it again? Focus? Up there. Geometry dash? I think it's pretty cool. Probably just slower. Might not be slower if you do it immediately, if you don't have high jump, but it's probably slower. Oh, I think it's just fantastic. What a great meme, truly. Anyway. Wish I had charge, but I feel like I need to do this. Okay, well now we're screwed. Now we're gonna get pushed back into the back wall here. Missiles, missiles, missiles. Oh, a super, huh? That's for eating my other super. Okay, 2 supers, that's a little bit crazy. Okay. Good enough, whatever. I'll take high jump all day. I know Sponge is getting this, by the way. Oh, you're fighting Croc? I know how Sponge plays. He ain't skipping this. I don't think anyone skips this, to be honest. Sponge don't skip no majors. Oops, wrong room. I do like HPJ because it probably saves you time. You know, especially if you get to this point, it's saving you time, I think, if you just fight Croc. Oh, depends how good you are at movement. But it's pretty beneficial. Oh, mountain coming up? No. All right, we have that. We have Mother Brain here, so I just go back. It was that. I know, no. So I'm not asyncing a race, though. It's a little bit different, you know? Not as crusty. Like a live race. Oh, charge. Okay, then we're good. It's kind of a fast seed, potentially. Still haven't found any bosses, but... Other than Mother Brain, but I don't count that. G4 boss. So Bryn. Sponge has 40 supers. Yeah. Classic Sponge, huh? Wait, what do you mean? You mean all the supers? Or no. I guess that would be without. Okay. All right, so we got that, and then we go to North America. Local, thank you very much for the tier 1. Okay. All right. I wonder how I'm doing it compared against Derp and Sponge here. Because it's been kind of linear, right? Unless you go up to Torian before something. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so there's only one way back, and it's through that. And then we go back to Mount Everest and then up. Okay. Thank you. I'm at least 10 minutes behind. I better kick her into overdrive here. The only thing I think you could maybe do... Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, I did actually watch the end of that. Well, that's why, because, yeah, that's how I feel about charge. It's because whenever I go for it, if I'm going for, like, majors and I, like, commit the charge, it's just over, you know? And I lose to people, because I think Nitro, he played supers, right? He went for supers? Okay, I need to learn to have self-control. I have enough to finish Mother Brain. I'll probably run into another missile or something on the way. I don't need to go for that X. Yeah. This is where I lose a lot of time to, like, okay, we'll go for this. I'm going for the map, but Nito and Aussie and stuff. Yes, this is a race 1 async. You gotta be dead. I wasn't paying attention, but... isn't it just gonna be... Yeah, it's just left here, so underneath. Yeah, because look, I just got supers. I'm good to go. I don't need to go out of my way. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Grab those on the way back if I really want. Right now, I'm just looking for information. Maybe on the way back. Oh, this is gonna be Fantoon. This was Derp and Sponge's match. I didn't see game 1. I saw a little bit of game 2. Basically, I just know Ridley is in Wreck Ship, I believe, in that game. So, and then I remember something about Torian being kind of a factor, but they both did Torian, so I don't know. I can take a look at it and just see, play it out how I feel like I would normally play it out. It's gonna be very bottom. Right. I'll just try to do it logically, you know, if I bottom right, then go, and then we go back to B. Okay. What kind of C is that? Oh, that's probably oh, what room is that actually? Bizarre. You're going skiing? Nice. I actually considered going skiing tomorrow. I haven't gone this year yet, which is terrible. What could this major be? I think we go for it. I'm just actually kind of curious. Sure, that might help. But it's going to be like blizzard conditions, so I don't know. But that's why there's not going to be a ton of people driving there. Actually, no, skiers are crazy. I feel like they probably will. But anyways, I could ski on some nice fresh powder tomorrow. Probably like 10 inches of powder. So maybe. But I did take the last few days off, even though I would still stream tomorrow around the same time, but yeah. Yeah, get a Ford Raptor. It was good. Got the nearly level 80, I think, with the Warlock. Okay. Wait, that's a one way. I have to go back this way. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty overpowered. However, it does scale off. Once you hit hell, I had to respec because everything was fire immune, of course. So until you like upgrade like a Sunder Charm, which is harder to do now, it's not going to be as good. Or you get insane loot, which is really hard at the start of a ladder. So. I don't even know if we've seen the ship. I'll take a look after Mother Brain. This was a pretty straightforward seed. I don't know how you guys play this one, but I'm curious to know after this. Yeah. All right.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's
Guessing
another
it's
snipe.
in whatever that other zone was that we hadn't been to.
My fucking tomatoes.
It must have just been C, huh? Yeah. Oops. You can make that. Go. No, me and Sponge can schedule whenever though, but we're still kind of there's a couple matches that need to be played to kind of catch up, so I don't know. Yeah, we're going over yonder here. Not this yonder, but
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
there was 2 entrances. I'm gonna take this one, see what we're dealing with. Nah, I don't mind waiting. It's up to Sponge too. I think we said maybe Sunday, so a week from now, because other people need to finish their matches to be even like remotely caught up. Cax here? No. Probably just top left here. It always is. Imagine losing a race because you didn't just blind. Oh, no. Okay, so that would have been scary. I say it might be a little tight. Was there another? Oh, so the other entrance is probably just faster. But. All right, so this was their first match. Oh, ouchies. Okay, what happened, you guys? I don't know if I would play this one any different. In a race, I don't think you can, right?
What?
I think this was super linear. They blinded a bunch of crap in M. I mean, here's the thing though, like I can't say for certain because sometimes you'll just blind and you'll get nervous or you'll be like, oh, I have to like see this through. I'm not saying that would have happened or wouldn't have happened. I don't know, but I just want a comparison here. Pork chop. Thanks for 2 months. After PBs, they go top left. Instead of straight to map. I remember leaving the Green Hill Gate for a little later. So, as tempting as that is, I know that we just got wave, and the only thing I'm thinking of is that gate to get back. But okay, so I don't know if Aussie or Nito would play the same way though. Are they going? Do people, if you're trying to like play logically, do you run for the Green Hills Gate once you get wave? Because you know that it's placed as a filler, but you can get back from it. So would you just do it anyways? Because the first thing I think of is I got wave. What does this allow me to do? It allows me to get back from Green Hills, right? So I can at least go check that stuff. You could play Green Hills Gate for filler ammo. So, okay. You don't think you would do that? Or you would? Because it worked out for me. Kind of a high pause menu for 30-minute seed. Okay. Well, anyways, it worked well. Should. I try to check random doors still. Okay. So you would still check random doors potentially for... Okay. Why would it place wave there though? So wave has use because just because it's a filler item doesn't mean that it's not necessary to get morph though, right? So you're looking for filler ammo for use for wave either way. Or looking for filler ammo or a use, yeah. Waves. Oh yeah. Waves for the gate. Right. So the game says sees Green Hills or whatever. Nice menuing. And wave allows you to get back, right, from this. So then, since this is accessible, then the game looks to see what's next for wave, and that is this. So then that allows you to come through and get this, which is screw attack, which allows us to go get this. Was that morph, I think? Okay. Right, all right. Okay. But you'd probably still just check a couple doors here and there just to see. Okay. I don't even think coming up here is that bad, though. It's like maybe a minute max if you like check this stuff, because you see this, can't do anything. Croc, can't come up here. This, I don't know what room that is. Which one's 6 tiles again? I don't know. Oh, so what they did was they did go back to wreck ship. They get all that, but then they come back, and then they, instead of doing this after they get power bombs. Oh, so I wanted to. So in my mind, I remember wreck ship. I kept two things in memory, right? This yellow door, and in Rex Ship we have this. So I kept those two things in memory, I guess, to be useful for power bombs. So that's why I just ran over here then to that. I don't know. I don't know if I play this way in the tournament, because sometimes you try to play more aggressive, and then that tends to, like, maybe eye blind some of this. I don't know. It worked out. I think for the most part, though, it's a fairly linear seed. So even if I do blind, I think a seed like this probably favors me. In the words of Emmett. Dumbass Oats, he's so stupid. This is his seed. No thinking. All right, I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. All right, I'll play the second seed, even though I know something about Tourney. I'll just try to play it naturally. I think Ridley was in Rex Ship as well, but whatever. I'll just play it. Let's see here. This is just more so for practice. It's more so to strike fear into the heart of Sponge. Oh, Sponge, I wouldn't worry about these results, man. It's all GG's. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, that's whatever. You know.
And he goes for it.
All right, this is the second seed. Let's see how I fare. I'll try to, like I said, I'll try to just play it naturally. Here I would pause, because where the hell's the map? Oh, what are we starting with? Space and Spazer. Spazer? Yeah, interesting. I need more for this. What do we get? Oh, brother. Techno, thank you very much for the raid. Reroll. Ah. I don't know. I just played the last seed. Huh? Oh, what kind of seeds are these? I just played the last seed and I beat them both by like 5 or 6 minutes, Techno. So I don't know, man. This is probably a dead end. I want to check this. Okay.
This game fucking sucks. It sucks.
Oh no, not looking good, huh? And X-ray? Watch and learn, chumps. Okay, so we have X-ray. Is there any basic clips? I mean, not really. So right now I have really nothing good to do. I need super missiles before I can go up. That's up. Was there anything? Oh, that's a connection. Let me go back here, actually. I don't know if I necessarily like this too much, but I'm gonna do it. Because I gotta save a pivot here, and then if I want to go back right, I can go explore and whatever that was. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Torian now. Oh, is this the Torian? Because I want to be honest about what I saw. Something about Torian and the timings that they did it. Yeah. And then I know this might not be right now. I don't know. I might be blocked out of something. But, and then Wreck Ship having a boss, Ridley. Yo, Super's here again. Ah! Yeah, they were pretty close. 2 really fast seeds, honestly. Lot of missiles. Was that a missile door? I should honestly go do that. This is dumb. Okay, never mind. We're good.
My fucking tomatoes.
Actually, I don't necessarily mind this, seeing this through. Okay, well, I'm just saying, season 4, I mean, we generally get more supers. All map rando seeds should be cutie. You take that back. That's gross. I wonder if we're going to find charge this seed or not. Okay, so before I do anything, I do want to play for the map. You'd be so much better at map rando. Uh-huh. Map was up, I think. God, beam doors suck so much. Am I even going the right way for this map? Okay. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so I think we're good to go. I don't even know if I want that X, but I will grab it on the way down. And that is one thing I don't know. I don't know if charge is a thing, so I think I would play this way because we don't have a save either. So I don't have any other alternative here, you know. I'm not going to go for that far away. The far away X, but so very hard does have some bad limitations. Oh, supers are good. I think very hard is weird. You may as well just play expert, yeah. Because very hard's like contribution to competitive is kind of, I don't know, what's the best way to put it? It's like oh man, I don't know. It's like it's contributing very little, but the very little it adds is like, you know, All right, I'm gonna go for the map with this save. Here. Might pivot, we'll see. Okay, I think I'm playing this one just fine so far. I don't think there's anything crazy about this. I think it's cool, but not for competitive. I think map randos are intricate enough to where like we don't need to keep trying to add things just over and over. I'm gonna grab this first since I thought the map connected, but no. That map now could be Fantoon, and I don't want to have to do this when the spikes are on. So check this door first, see if it's like Bubble Mountain. Still could be Bubble Mountain. We don't need to keep like trying to find weird things. Like splitting speed, I think is really odd. It's like you're actually really changing the game. I personally don't like Torian, the adjacent Torian zone having like G4 music. I really do not like that. Because that was talked about. Okay. I don't think that needs to be a thing, you know. I don't know. We don't need to keep adding and adding, feeling like we need to. The map randos are popping off. The community is growing. Yeah, I mean, if there's music, you just reveal. If they really insist on having that feature, just reveal the entrance, because I think that's just kind of weird. I don't know. At that point, just straight up reveal the entrance. If they're dead set on having like Torian be known. And why just Torian? What's the significance with Torian? I don't know. Oh, Torian would always have Mother Brain? I don't necessarily mind that. It's a lot of majors here. Huh. I think I grabbed this major and I peek B. We have double suit. Okay, my beloved high jump. So this feels somewhat bad, but it's also really far away. Those other majors near the ship. I think with 10, 15, and 20, I think I just go. Because I'm like, I super pack away from being able to kill Ridley. I do know in hindsight that Ridley's in Rex's ship. That is one thing I did see in this, but I'm still trying to play it somewhat, I think, how I would go about it. Oops, I don't have bombs. I don't have bombs? Yeah, I don't have bombs. Alright, how do I play this? We have that major, we have that X. Oh, we have Mother Bright now as well. What am I leaving behind here? Just T, but we started in T and we're done there, essentially. I think I just have to go and find bosses. I think the more... I think if a bunch of stuff is added that's like taking away from the game, like taking away from the vanilla game, like splitting speed booster, or even though this isn't
That's a snipe.
the same example
There's another snipe.
of taking away from the game, but I just do not like the idea of the Torian thing, because that's already kind of a skill and a fun way to play the game. Is a lot of people will see a faraway map and then they try to blind. Actually, no, I'm gonna go out and say it. I think it's a terrible idea to connect to have T be known. Because, well, maybe if it's only T, it's not the worst. I don't know. It's actually really tough. Yeah, we were talking about the Torian stuff earlier. I just don't know if I'm a big fan of that. That's all. But it doesn't matter what I think, right? We already killed Fantoon, right? So, wait, what the hell is this? Oh, nice. It doesn't need to be more like vanilla. We already have like a lot of stuff that's different. But like if you start changing game mechanics, I think like split speed and all that, I don't know. It seems unnecessary. And a lot of people are getting better at the game. And the community is growing. And then it's like, all right, let's just make severe changes or like, I don't know. In my mind, it's like, why? Lopter, that's not what unless you're referring to someone else, that's not what I'm getting at. Map Rando obviously is not like vanilla. So this is why I'll also say, yeah, you're being hyperbolic, I get it, but this is why I also say I don't like changing the damage values of missiles or something for Ridley. And that's an argument that comes up. Well, why don't we just make missiles do this much damage on Ridley? I honestly hate that. Like, none of us are good at it yet. Like, none of us are, like, perfect at trying to figure out values and trying to perfectly manage everything. And it's like, okay, well, let's change it. Let's change it. I just don't see the need for that. I think that split speed is really cool for, like, higher difficulties. I think competitive needs to be seen in a different light. You know what I mean? I think competitive needs to be treated a little bit different. Yeah, I think split is really cool. Okay, now we're in. I think I have to check this, actually. I am going to do this and grab these. I don't know if this is actually good, but I should have checked it before, but I'm just going to check this now. Okay. Because I do know Ridley is here. Wait, what is this? No, it's the... Okay, well, this is fine, actually. Anything? I'll grab it. I thought split speed was to have a second way to go through speed gates. Oh. Map is up left. But yeah, I just don't like that aspect of like changing damage values, all that. But I do, God, this map sucks. I do like the adjustments that have been made for like Mother Brain, because that's a necessary adjustment. I think everyone can agree on. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it to where there's viability with supers. Much as I joke about there being too many supers in this season, but I think they're talking about maybe removing 1 or 2 from the pool next season. Okay, so Ridley, yeah. I'm just asyncing some seeds right now. Oh, it is Sunday. It's supposed to be Sunday Fun Day. But this is fun, asyncing seeds. Can you still be winning? Yeah. I mean, I won my... I played the race that they did the first race. And I did crush him a little bit, but we won't get into that. I did play plenty of D2, yes. Michael, thanks for the 3 months. All right, then we just leave. I will say one thing though, with Torian, I hate the music idea. I don't know why that's necessary. I do like, however, having a season or testing out Mother Brain always being in Torian. I think that's cool. Potentially, it changes the play style up, right? That could be fun. I just don't see any value in, oh, Torian's nearby, we better go for Torian. Like, I don't get that. I guess maybe it's to prevent if we enter an area and we're done with all the G4 bosses and we're looking for Torian. Some people might just blind and some people won't, but that's also a playstyle difference that sometimes bites people in the ass. You know what I mean? So I kind of like having that be like its own sacred thing that some people like to do. You know? Farm. IB&T would go back to C. Being random sizes. Okay. I mean, if we want to put ship back in criteria and put Mother Brain always in T, that's cool. I just don't like the music idea. I don't see value in that. A ship start is really boring, though, Lopter. Let's be honest. I don't know. I think we can all agree that ship start is boring. Because... Yeah. Yeah, you don't like West Ocean? Oh, I mean, I love West Ocean, but goodness. And then to Speed Booster or Space Jump into Screw Attack, into Top Left, into Supers, into West Ocean, Super Block item into the bottom, which is Power Bombs, into... Yeah, like, we had that shit just memorized and locked down. It was really boring. In Fabios. Thank you. In Fabios. Okay, where the hell is this up left for this map? Wasn't the map up left? Oh, no, it's up here. Okay. I should have saved before, whatever, I'm already going. Yeah, but no one goes to the right. If you went to the right, it was a meme, right? And you would sometimes get like, you know what? If you go right, it's to find BT to get screw attack. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me just see what this is. Nah, I mean, sure. I'm already here. I wonder if Derp and Sponge also ran into this. Yeah, I don't think there has to be a problem that's being solved. You can add things creatively, and it's fun and interesting. I just don't think this is fun or interesting, personally. I think it takes away from a play style that some people like to do. And, you know, we all crash out about sometimes when someone just blinds into something. But guess what? That doesn't always work for people, and it sometimes is bad, you know? So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna grab that major and then go back to B. What's up, Nitro? Congrats on your win, by the way. Very, very good matches. I actually didn't know if you won when I was peeking last night, but I stopped watching, went to bed, woke up. Saw that you won. I think Aussie died as well. Did that cost some time? Watch this be charged. No, I actually think I already know what this is. I briefly remember. Which is ice is very good. Depth. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot about depth. Honestly, can we just do season 5 with depth? I think depth is really interesting. I hate every route back. Would it be at the bottom? I'm just not paying attention there. Depth is really sick. Such a dumb death. Was clicking my tracker. Oh, that sucks. Aussie, that actually feels bad. Well, now you get to bully us all and take us out of the lower bracket. Thanks. So areas are assigned by their highest tile. So criteria will have the highest tile on the world map, always. Even if it's just one. And then it goes by value. So you need to, like, it's really interesting how everything connects sometimes. It's, like, really cool. I really want this, and I want to advocate for depth being season 5 for races. Like, please. It would be awesome. Okay, so over to C now. I've done a couple, but I have looked into it a little bit, and seen some maps and stuff from it. I think, from what I've done and seen, it looks really interesting because the maps. Also, thank you so much, Petrus, for the raid. Wait, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Sorry, I'm yapping about stuff. Where was C? Let me just grab this. I don't need it. So what am I looking for? Kraid, Dragon? Okay. What room we got? Oh, okay. This is kind of a fast seed. Yeah, so you need to understand the map layout pretty well. I remember the first or second seed that I played with depth was really cool because it like the criteria wrapped. It was like super long and everything kind of connected like a tree or some shit. It was really cool how it connected and criteria like drooped down. So it's just really interesting. I think the way the way it generates maps. Where was this? From the middle. I'm just gonna try. Oops. Did the link to the past. Nice. Oh, nice map. Guess I'll save. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of what I've seen. Maybe it might lead to like massive crash outs, which is also good. I'm sure we all love that idea. But yeah. I don't have a sprint ball. It's crash out season. Yay. Oh, and the zones can be random sizes too, right? So, Dragon is bottom left. Okay. Do I grab that item? What could I value? What could I... Maybe I do because there's 2 missiles. I still need missiles. I'll grab it. I mean, charge could be fine too, but okay. I don't think I'm beating Sponge here. Sponge was cooking up. Yeah, he was doing good. Nice, let's go. Oh, yeah, that was terrible. That was funny. It was like 3 rooms or something. I did watch some of it, yeah. So I'm all for that. I just don't like the Torian music thing. For season 5, like competitive, I really do like maybe like a map change up. I think that's a cool idea. Nice. And it just allows our brains to like actually, you know, do a little bit thinking, which is always a good thing. I know my brain could connect a few more neurons from time to time. It's currently drying out. You complain about pretty much every change. Okay, what's the last change I complained about? What is it? The boss icons, because guess what? I ended up being right. Everyone complains about them now. And they say that they messed up because of the boss icons. Like literally. Every single time it's like, oh damn, I missed this because this boss icon was like mushed together with these 2 water rooms. Okay. This is exactly what I brought up in the first place. It just is distracting, isn't this, you know? So, I don't know. Could have refilled right there. I think I'm losing to good old Sponge here. This isn't very good. I don't think I checked this item. I think it's pointless. I mean, it could be charged though, but I'm full. I don't need anything. And then Mother Brine was over there. So down that's... Okay. Now I'll look for the ship afterwards. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's so easy to know what rooms are what, you know? Like, if there's 2 rooms, then I guess we can have a boss icon for that. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you get used to it, but the thing is, like, I feel like it's sometimes more distracting than anything. You know how many times, in not only me, yeah, I've heard other people say this as well. Oh, I paused an extra, like, 3 times. Because my brain saw a boss icon, but I didn't see any bosses, but I second guessed myself. You know, it's just like so awful. Okay, good enough. Okay. I do miss the bomb, yeah. Okay, where was the ship now? Norfair, so from B.
That's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Okay.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's
Wait,
another
no.
snipe.
Yeah, down there, okay.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. 8-minute pause menu. Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Okay, so I don't know. It's funny because the boss icons have not only messed people up. Where am I going from here? I suppose either way. Probably faster to go that way though. Okay. Then I have to go through Everest, I think. Because we expect to see it now, but also people have messed up random objectives in their races because they are now expecting to look for boss icons, and then now it just throws them off, which is kind of a skill issue because you need to be aware that you're looking for, you know, it's not a boss icon you're looking for, but we're just used to the boss icons being the objectives that we're looking for. Mount Everest, or Main Street. Is that? Oh, charge. Oh, brother. Where am I going from here? Up through bottom. Okay. Did Sponge do all this? Sponge, do you have charge? Doesn't count. You knew Ridley was in wreck ship. I mean, I'm not gonna say this counts because I did know that Ridley was in wreck ship, and I knew something about Torian, but I don't know if I do Torian different there. I think I do it right when I am running into it personally, but do the 3rd seed. There ain't no 3rd seed. This was a clean 2-0 sweep from my VIP star. Derp lost because I think he missed C when coming back from M. Oh. So Sponge would have cooked his ass. Well, I mean, you do T either way. It's just slower to do it that way. Yeah. Derp had a chance. I'll take a look at the map. So why did it, so he did he say he overlooked it or something? Why would he unless T was closer? Did he do a criteria? Huh. I could do the thing now. Oh, sorry. That was I also had 10, 15, 15 Ice Spazer for Ridley. I probably lost time somewhere. I think I lose to some people here. All right, let me take a look at some. You passed some easy supers. Amigo, thanks for the 21 months.
Oatsngoats is in here. He's in here right now.
What?
I could do the drop hack now. Check what Matto wrote. All right, let's take a look first. All right, one thing at a time. Let me see. You got charged me? That's rough, pal. Yeah, you don't get charged. Charge ain't a thing you get in season 4. Well, there was a thing that opened up. Oh shit. DD, you here all night? All right, so in the general, I know, or racing general. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. I see it. I just don't I don't like it. I just hope it's not a change for season 5. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, but I don't have to get my way, you know. I'll adjust. I'm glad that they I mean, it will be a thing with version 1.2.1. Which, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's too late to take out now, right? I just think it's like, I don't know. It's like, what's the next change gonna be then? It's still, I know it's on dev, but it's still, is that gonna be like something for season 5? Like whenever that drops, when that's like a thing. Yeah. I just don't see the value. Like, and like, what's the next change? You get like a little jingle when you're close to criteria because we might like put the shit back in criteria. I don't know. It's like, you know what I mean? There's new items in dev. Wait, are we actually... Wait, are we... For racing, are we going to be playing with split speed? Ain't no way, right? Like, that's... I just think it's just turn the game into project base at this point. I just hope, like, just turn race, just give us project based physics, just fuck the whole game up. That's what I'm saying. Give us flash shift too. Like, the community is growing and it's like popping off, and then it's like, oh, let's just like start really changing stuff now. I just hope it's not a thing. That's all. Yeah, okay. I don't mind new features. I think split speed is actually awesome. I just think for competitive play, it's kind of like this is nowhere near solved. Nothing is solved about map randos. There's 200,000 plus maps that are generated. I don't know. I mean, can we like express our opinions on that, Carter? I think an expert ranked would be really cool, and I think depth would be cool for season 5. How can we express our opinions on that, like to where it would be actually heard and maybe considered? You know what I mean? Like, is there any weight to that, or because I think that'd be cool. Wait, what now? It needs to be mandatory to keep Mosaic from not being an advantage. Okay, I don't wait, Mosaic is just the area tiling, right? I think it's really cool, but I hate it because it's actually okay, Mosaic is really cool. Or area tiling. I love it. However, for competitive, it's really difficult because you need to identify the room quickly. It's confusing. I mean, if we're going with proper way to play, like, you could argue that the 25 years of speedrunning leading up to map randos with these rooms always the same tiling would be the proper way to play. You know what I mean? And not changing the vanilla room set would be proper. That's what I would say. But I think it's really cool, and I love it. Like, I just don't like playing with it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, as a viewer, I get confused as well. Andy, always with his tiles. Saying you have to at all. The intent is to keep it fair for people who don't want it. Right. Amiibo, I'm not even entirely sure what you guys are all arguing about, but I think Nitro's point is maybe it's because some tiles are way easier to navigate around with Mosaic. I don't know. I mean, I get Nitro's point for Bubble Mountain, right? What I'm talking about is many of the tile sets like remove the hidden tiles in some rooms. Everest Hole. Big Pink Super Block. Okay. Green Hills Pipe. I guess it just depends on how much, yeah, because I don't know. Okay, so I the thing is with that, I speedrun, and I don't feel like I ain't missing no Everest holes, but you know. I've seen you miss it, champ. Okay, the reason I miss it is because subpixels when I'm dropping too fast. Okay. You ain't seen me miss this shit in 100%, all right? I ain't missing the Everest hole. Okay, I've missed that hole, though. That hole is hard. The Green Gate hole. That's cope. Yes, we have a clip, Oats hole, to prove that I'm lying. But I did lose the race to Andy because of this clip, by the way. I couldn't get in it. I think this is like probably I couldn't get in the goddamn. Oh yeah. Anyways. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It happens to everyone.